Hello and welcomes back everyone, and Wolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as Yevrà here, our Sith Inquisitor, on the world of Alderaan. Where we last left off, we've arrived here in Juran Mountains, and we very briefly paid House Rist a visit. We are now here to further House Fool and Imperial relations, having a chat with Lord Stanil Fool and seeing how else we can aid over in Outpost Bolum. So, let's get ourselves underway.
Stanil Fool? I was told you want to see me?
Yes, Moff Sarek said you'd be here. We've had an inspection team lost to the Kalligs for days now, advisors from Dromund System. They were inspecting one of our mining sites for lanthanide deposits. But in the middle of their inspection, the entire place was overrun by Kalligs. We've had no communication for days.
I want the full briefing. Risk assessment, strategic importance, all of it.
Moff Sarek wants the inspection team rescued, and fast. Apparently some of them hold serious rank off-world. And the Kalligs don't exactly respond to negotiations. They're the native aliens here. Giant bugs with just enough sentience to shoot a blaster. Attacking these Kalligs would take half our army, but apparently I'm too close to the problem to strategically assess its value.
You have some kind of personal stake in this?
Yes. I don't want you to think I'm asking for personal reasons, but my daughter was leading the inspection team. I don't know if she's alive or dead. If you can find her, find our advisors, free them if they're prisoners. I promise you a reward that will leave me bankrupt.
I will not let these aliens kill your daughter or the advisors.
Thank you. For myself, even more than for my house.
Okay.
Please hurry. My daughter's life may depend on how quickly you reach those mines.
Very well.
Please use all products only as intended. Be well.
Indeed. Let us travel to the south then. We're looking for this lanthanide mine. That in the distance is not a good sign. That is a rather large Kallig hive. And immediately we find ourselves with lots of Kalligs. And even more hives. Amazing. I'm gonna try and dodge through here. Yeah, plenty of Kallig hive mounds around here. Not a good sign.
I will perform according to your exacting specifications, Master.
In Teufel atraus.
Seems we have two soldiers of House Fool before us.
Where are you? Come out. I know you're there, you brain-stealing vermin. Oh, sorry. I didn't see you. Captain Asersha of House Thule. Can't speak now. Gotta keep an eye out. Kalligs are everywhere. They'll turn us all into mindless drones to serve their hives. They must be stopped.
You think they're going to keep spreading?
Their numbers increase daily. They're trying to burrow into my thoughts. I know it.
Jaskruni dopat kurira, dokanki kung. Chonki faguta, jiho poda ji oto vokise. Poya tuka changa goptula do batawana wanki. Ni at ambumpa poshura mokili mokranki.
I hope you plan to elaborate.
Kupa tomti toki maki chisa chubolo wawuni. Buka kampak nijit. Tonka yiliska chanaga. Se gota do muti kihasa da puño. Lis di woto.
Just show me where the fun is.
Kuchusa yo mata chitoya. Nam kanoya choski nawi. O bagthra wanawaga mi bunawa duetwipe.
Kill them all! Kill them with fire!
Chechopa kuma ni umpi but malia bedwana ni bobo.
So House Fool and the Empire are trying to set up a long-range sensor array using some specialized sensors. But before they could get set up, the Kiliks wiped out the Imperials, cocooned them with the sensors still on their back. Ta-da! Yeah, these were meant to use and map the underground Kilik tunnels. We have a bonus to deal with 25 of the Kiliks. Still need to find 3 more cocooned Imperials. Looks promising. Ooh, security chest.
Afragiban.
Okay. Dealt a decent blow to the Kaliks and their hives here. But we need to continue head back and hit this Kalik infested hive now. Search for, was it diplomats they mentioned? Team of Imperial inspectors.
Baru Jamunja.
That's a lot of bones, oh dear.
In Teufel atraus.
And now we're discovering the joiners. Yeah, looks like members of maybe House Fool again.
Bless you. In the name of the Emperor.
Indeed, in the name of the Emperor.
You saved my life. I thought I'd rot in there.
Yeah, you didn't. You're welcome. Feel grateful I came by.
One.
Helm, someone managed to scratch my armor. I'm not happy. He's not doing a good enough job if someone can scratch my armor.
You have removed those who are not of the nest. Had they stayed, they would have learned the peace of the joining. We will not deny you your prize. But leave now. There has been a song of swarming. We have claimed these mines for the nest.
What exactly are you?
Once we were called Daria Thul. Now we are known as New Child of the Ukanuku Nest. We have tasted the gel and scented the egg chamber. We have joined.
So you're a Kallig now?
There is peace in the nest, a love that comes of sharing one mind. It is a gift beyond measure. We will never return.
How can you live like this?
How do you live in a world where everyone is a stranger, where a smile may conceal a knife in the back? Stanor Thul is not my family. He and his kind have brought war to Alderaan in the name of their own power. Here we are safe. Here we are at peace. Here we will stay.
Come with me, or die along with every Kallig here. That's your only option.
No, we will never. We are hearing the voice of the nest. We have decided it is not worth many losses to save one. The nest has spoken. We will return.
Yeah, join us. I wonder if we're going to get a codex entry about joining. I know we definitely do as a player of the Republic. Obviously, a person's individuality warps once they become a Kallig, becoming one with the hive mind, becoming the we rather than the self. I'm sure Daria Thul thought very differently until she was joined to the hive.
Thank you. My medics are treating the inspection team for shock, but they seem otherwise unharmed. I wish I could say the same for my daughter. It is clear those monsters have drugged her, brainwashed her. I've heard of this. Something in the pheromones that joins their captives to their hive mind.
Turn Thul's troops against the Kalligs before they can destroy another mind.
You're right. What good is the throne of Alderaan if our world is first overrun by these bugs? They must be driven out. We should slaughter them until nothing but their mounds remain!
General Thul, excuse me. It is urgent I speak with my rescuer at once. I'm Agent Craig Graff, Imperial Intelligence. It was no accident those Kalligs attacked when they did. The Ulgos pushed them toward that mine.
Are the mines so important?
The mines are nothing. Not until we get production going on lanthanide. It was a decoy. The push was orchestrated by the Ulgos to distract us from something they're calling Operation Sunshower.
I suggest we make sure their plan doesn't work.
I've heard that term. It's come up a few times in the chatter we're getting from our back door into the Organa networks.
It's a baradium detonator, a massive explosive. They plan to strike at the heart of Thul lands. The detonator's being transported by Boris Ulgo's elite soldiers, former Republic Special Forces, with the best weapons they could take and all the training the Republic gave them.
Kill the soldiers, steal the weapon.
Just before the Kalligs arrived, we acquired a data file that I believe to be the launch codes for the detonator.
If you really wish to strike fear into the heart of the Ulgos, get into the camp where they're holding it and set it off prematurely. It won't be the full force of the weapon, but let it be Ulgo that perishes, not Thul.
Okay. And a few more dark side points. Don't mind if I do.
Miss me. I will perform according to your exacting specifications, Master.
So, House Ulgo have a small base of operations nearby where they're trying to sneak by the forces of House Thul, taking with them a large baradium explosive.
I got what you wanted.
I heard the explosions. I hope those monsters burned alive. We'll remember this service when House Thul takes the throne.
Of course, this is the Major of House Thul, who was in charge of the operation to install those prototype sensors.
Current status: enraged. Systems destabilizing. Mission objective incomplete. All supporting units are offline. Failure is not within mission parameters. This unit requests assistance.
What's happening here?
Complying. This unit was one of several Special Forces assault droids. Mission parameters: eliminate Ulgo stronghold defenses. Current mission status: impossible. Extensive damage to this unit requires core shutdown. All supporting units have been destroyed. Requesting assistance.
How badly do we need that Ulgo stronghold taken?
This is a multi-phased assault. If this unit's mission fails, Thul and Imperial military losses will be severe. Elimination of Ulgo defenses allows stronghold to be secured by Imperial allies. Slaughter of Ulgo also avenges this unit and all offline units.
Very well. So the same stronghold that is holding the beradium explosive is of strategic value. But Ulgo have set up other methods of reinforcing and keeping the base secure that this droid would like us to deal with as part of its ongoing operation. We have a communications generator. We need to destroy the landing pad by dealing with an Ulgo supply ship, and to call down airstrikes on the anti-air guns. There is the stronghold itself, but we'll work our way around the back to deal with the supply ships and the anti-air guns first. Which means coming along this way.
Afragiban.
We have a bonus to deal with 25 of House Ulgo's forces. Oh, here's the communications generator. That's not very nice. Trusted to be the colonel who puts up a fight. You know, I was thinking, was that a grenade? Turns out it was.
Teufel atroz.
Let's disable one of these supply ships. Yep, that's not going anywhere. Oh dear. Okay, let's tag this anti-aircraft gun here.
Maru Jamunja.
on the wrong side of the stronghold right now. You have to fight our way around. Oh! We have a law object on House Ulgo. We'll be taking this, thank you very much. We'll have a look at that in a little while, when we're not in the middle of a war zone. Bloody hell. And at long last we reach the Paradium explosive. Ooh, level 58. Activate the explosive, and time to run. And everyone else who's trying to escape, well, unfortunately for them, yep, that's going to be an interesting surprise when the rest of House Ulgo peek their head into that room.
Good wonder, John.
Am I the greatest or what?
Perfection delivered, Master.
Excellent.
I have succeeded where you failed. The Ulgo defenses have been dealt with.
This unit offers its gratitude to the Sith Lord. Current status, relieved. Offline units have been avenged. Commencing core shutdown.
Calm, don't be rude.
Thank you. You are again Thul's savior, saving our lands from devastation and death.
The abilities of the Sith are truly beyond the capacity of the rest of us to understand.
It was actually quite simple.
Then we must bow to your skill even more, for it is more than any of our troops could do. With the Ulgos retreating, I can turn all my troops to rooting out the Killiks, to the last squirming lava.
My superiors have been asking about you. There is some intrigue happening with House Rist. Trouble for our allies. If you're interested, look for Dathis Elgin. Moff Sarek has already commended you to him.
Ooh. Trouble with House Rist, you say? Well, it just so happens that we need to travel to meet someone in House Rist.
The Killik Mounds appear to be placed strategically. Did you read my latest report?
I did. 20 pages of anthropological nonsense and not one new weapon design. You were brought here to help destroy these bugs, not conduct a science project.
But they're fascinating creatures, sir. If I had one to dissect, I could...
This is war. Tell me how to win, or I'm shipping you back to Dromund Cast.
Scientists being scientists. Ah. I was looking for you. Hello, Captain.
Excuse me, sorry to bother. We got men dying left and right at the border post, and we're out of Kolto injections. Organa's got medics by the river for their own men. Someone needs to requisition their supplies and take them to the border post or our boys will die.
Let's get it done.
Thanks. They don't have much time up there. Please, hurry. Medical Officer Willem is waiting.
So there is another Imperial outpost here in the Juran Mountains that Captain Tafe has mentioned as the border outpost. Of course, it's down here where Dathis Elgin is located. Seemingly, the Imperials and soldiers of House Fool are in bad shape, and we should liberate some medical supplies from House Organa. This is what we're looking for. The various House Organa combat medics and triage officers.
Baru Jamunja.
And since they're not going to peacefully hand over these medical supplies, I might as well make them regret not just handing over the throne House Fool so easily. We have soldiers of House Organa making use of these Kolto tanks. Not anymore. Looking for another. Ah. This medical camp is larger than I expected it to be. Unfortunate, really. For them, that is. And we're coming out past House Alder once again. Alder's compound is quite large. Even extends down along here. So here with these twin bridges, this is the road you would normally take to head towards the Galeris Valley. Also where Ward Post Lander happens to be, the One Republic outpost here in the Juran Mountains. But of course they have House Alder. Not many Republic players need to visit the House Alder compound, but there is a quick travel point there. I don't believe there's any missions at the compound itself. And if I remember correctly, it might only be the smuggler who has to travel to the compound for one reason or another. We do have a recon droid offering an exploration mission. It's offering an area mission, preparing for an assault on House Alder. We'll likely look at that in the next part of the video, or the next part of the series, I should say. It's getting a bit late. But here's Outpost Talon, next Imperial base of operations.
Just a little longer, Mac. Help's coming. Captain Tate send you? Thank goodness. All these men owe you their lives. Thank you.
Just doing my part.
Sorry, but I take their well-being kind of personally. They're good soldiers, every one of them. You should have seen what they did to the other guys.
So, we have Dafis Elgin here. We have a member of Imperial Intelligence, I believe. And of course we have the area quest just outside of the outpost. What we'll do is take a break once again. And when we come back, we'll see how again we can help House Fool and Imperial relations before we get ourselves set up to travel over to House Rist to have a word with this Rihanna and see how she truly still feels about Jedi Master Nomar Organa. As always, thank you all for joining me here as we play more Star Wars The Old Republic. Feel free to leave a comment if you so wish, and hopefully I'll see you for even more next time. Until then, though, take care. Bye-bye now.